Good morning. Today I'm doing a plant tour after I finish my waffle. This was a bad idea. I'm gonna finish my waffle first, then I'll redo the intro, okay? Okay. I have this button right? I don't. Oh god. This is embarrassing. Okay. Good morning. My name is Drew. Today I want to do a plant tour because I have like 10 plant children and my friends don't like to hear about them, but I want to share them with someone. Let's begin. I'm gonna start with this. She is a rubber plant. Very like regal and beautiful and like strong. I need to wipe off her leaves, but it's fine. She's so like slim, thick, skinny legend. I think that's what I'll name her, is Skinny Legend. I don't feel good about naming them because like they don't speak English. Why would I name someone who I haven't had a single conversation with? I guess that's how our parents named us, but okay, Skinny Legend it is. She has a little tear. Oh boy, that's bad. I don't know. Oh, that's sap. I don't know how it happened, but then we have this one. This is a Philodendron Brazil. I am in love with her. Like, look. Isn't that just, oh, beautiful, fantastic, easy to take care of, just like all around, 10 out of 10, a good boy, a good child. Comment down below if you have any names. I don't know about this one. It's just kind of like fantastic, you know? Maybe like Beyonce. Or I don't know. She feels like a wig. I wish I could just wear her like this all the time and have her dangle over my forehead. She'd be gently kissing my forehead. Next I have 2 spider plants. They're in a pot. Now my cat loves to attack these and makes me very sad. I might tear up. But they've definitely taken a few slaps, a few bites. Oh, I think I'll name them, this one, Lindsay Lohan from Parent Trap, and this one, Lindsay Lohan from Parent Trap. That's their full title. For short, you can just say Lindsay Lohan. You're so nice. Now I have my moss ball. This is one of my all-time favorites. Just like, it's just a ball of moss. Technically algae, but oh, this is my best friend. I'm in love. I don't know what to name her. Yeah, for now it's just moss ball, but they're so like pleasant, and if you kind of like when you replace the water, because you have to replace the water every like week or so. Not that I do that, but sometimes if you can like mess with the water temperature a little bit, have some warm water, and then it'll like float more, or you can squeeze it out a little bit, and then when you put it back in, it floats, and it has bubbles all over it, and it's so ethereal, like beautiful. It makes you just feel things in your heart. And long story short, I love her. This is just a good old aloe. I got her from Home Depot. She's come a long way since then. My cat definitely came for her. Just bullied her. I feel bad. Nibbled on her edges around here. You can see that. And this one was growing into another pot, but it like bent it, which is super sad, but she's fine. Aloe are supposed to be a little bit spiky and wrangly, you know. Very nice. Sometimes I like to just feel her leaves, because you can feel the water like surging through it, and it's like cool. This is just what I do in the day. I love it. If you guys have any free time, go hold hands with a plant. You'll feel better. This is my newest addition. She is, I think, a tiny staghorn fern, which is incredible that they just like come so small. It's just, yeah, incredible. My grandma actually has one of these, like the size of 2 humans in a single fursuit, and it's crazy. It's just like a big old, like, oh my god. Because staghorns, they're usually, you find them a lot like on the wall, you know, like stuck to it with the big old stag looking, like horn looking leaves. But then once it kind of overgrows that single shell shape, they actually like form into, like they'll grow out on the side and then all the way around and turn into a big ass ball. So my grandma has one like hanging. Must be like 60 years old. My grandma has just random like ancient plants that are massive, and I'm like, Nana, how did you do that? She's just like, oh, you just leave it in the garden, give it some water. And I'm like, okay. So anyway, this is my newest baby. I don't know what to name her. But like, I love just how like still she is. Because like her leaves look gentle, but then they're like strong as well. And the new growth looks incredible because it's just like this little, this little one. They're just so cute. I'm just in love with it. And I got this pot a long time ago. I just like the concept of plants growing out of a head. So I had to have it. I know it's like, I think this is Buddha. I hope it's not appropriation, but I really wanted a plant growing out of a head, so I got it. Next is this one. This is also a rubber plant like the first one, but she's a black one, so she's like dark and beautiful. And she's always been a little bit bigger. I just, very regal, very like organized. I'm a big fan. I think I'm gonna name this one Michelle Obama. She just gives me those vibes, you know? I just really like it. And this is like probably a 50-year-old pot that my grandma gave me too. But like, oh, beautiful, organized, responsible, a good person, really. I'm a huge fan. Michelle Obama. Oh dear. Oh, that scared me. Okay, my next 3 are all snake plants. I have a baby, small, with 2 little sprouts. And I've got this medium one, very nice, very symmetrical, I think. And then this one, oh. So those first 2 are actually related. I cut the babies off of the medium one and split them up, which was scary, but they survived. Snake plants are so resilient, and I respect them so much. I'm just a big fan. But then this one is a different breed. I got this one from IKEA, actually. Who knew IKEA had plants? Like, what? You know? But this is very nice. For a while, this one wasn't growing. I was like, I don't know what's happening. I feel like I'm doing them dirty. But you just gotta stick with it and, you know, make sure you're not overwatering. And eventually there's a new tiny little sprout like this big and a couple new leaves in there. So she's doing all right. I'm proud of her. Okay. What next? I should do that one. So my next one is a little too big. I'm not going to pick her up, but back there you can see my Monstera. She's very nice, and I feel bad because I put her outside for about a week, and then it messed with her. She didn't like it. She said, "This is too bright. Put me back inside, or I will just..." And I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." Like, so the leaf is like kind of shriveled on the edge, and then it's turning like yellow instead of that nice green, like a supple green. But it's still growing, so there's new growth from like 2 days ago, and I was like, oh my god. I don't know, I think, well, because I put a little bit of fertilizer in. I never fertilized until like just a week ago, because I was like, I don't need to worry about that. I'm new to this. I was new to this for like a year, so I'm not new to this anymore, you know? Like, that's not how that works. But threw in some liquid fertilizer, and it did them good, I guess. She's growing, she's thriving, still a little discolored, so I'm like, I hope that goes back to normal eventually. I don't know. I did order a humidifier, so I think that'll help. Probably. This is my other Monstera baby. She's like vining off. You can see this is new growth, which is super exciting. This is very fresh too. This is just a day or 2 coming out of the sheath. This one doesn't have any, what's it called? You know, when it splits. But yeah, I got this one and the other one. So I ordered it online because I was like, where am I gonna find some Monsteras in Sacramento, California, like whatever. And then I was like, you can order plants online, which is just dangerous. I have not let myself do it again because I know that I'll just fill my room up, you know? But they were all together and like wrapped and kind of tight, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna split these up and see if they like that. They, you know, they've been growing, so I think they're fine, but they haven't been as big. That one behind me does have some fenestrations, that's what it's called. Look at me, vocabulary, Mr. Vocabulary. But this one is still a baby. I'm very excited. They're just so like nice. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about this because they are a vine, so they trail a little bit, but like this is coming out of the pot and it's balanced for now, but one day, bam, I'm gonna have dirt all over my floor. Mr. Monstera is not gonna be good. And look at this big aerial root. I love that. That's so nice. Oh, there's a spider web. I'm gonna leave that. Let nature do its business. Yeah, but anyway, maybe I'll get, I don't know, because this pot isn't big enough for like a moss pole. But maybe I'll let this get really overgrown, and when I repot it, I'll have to switch it. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this one be. I'm really excited about this. Oh, once again, these are really nice ones to just like hold hands with, because they're so broad and friendly. I think this one needs to be watered soon, because its leaves aren't very cool. I love to feel, it's like, I'm an introvert, so I don't like hang out with people all that much, and I definitely don't like touch them. But like when I hold a plant, I feel like I'm feeling their blood moving through them, you know? That's a little weird, but like water is plant blood. So when I'm just holding it, and it's cool, and it's like, ooh, I just feel so in tune with everything. I think that's really what houseplants is all about. It's about feeling life, and I mean feeling it with your fingertips and sticking your feet in the dirt. It's very nice. This is a ZZ plant. They're just so kind, and my cat has done this one so dirty. Anyway, my cat has like knocked it off the shelf multiple times. I was crying, and I think I missed my meds those days, so I was messed up. And I mean, the stalks were bent, and like you can see this is damaged. I think that's still from when it fell. It's doing all right now, but yeah, he ate some of it. I feel very bad, and I'm thinking of naming this one Zendaya, just cause like ZZ Zendaya, it just fits, I think. So Miss Zendaya, she's gonna be getting better, but needs some time to rest. Now that it's summer, I think everyone's gonna be improving their lives. Here is a bromeliad. This one was a gift, and I was like, I don't know how to take care of these, and I don't have super humid like conditions, so it's not gonna do well. The flowers, it bloomed for a little bit and then kind of shriveled. I'm not sure if bromeliads are like evergreen or if they, you know, like they are generational, where you have one, it grows, it goes through its life cycle, and then it has a pup. But it does have a child in here, right there, which is like, oh my god, I wasn't even paying attention, and suddenly you gave birth. Isn't that just crazy? I think you can see it pretty well. Just that little offshoot, which is just, wow. I'm a fan. And my cat, of course, attacked it. He likes to like pat the leaves, but sometimes his claws get stuck. So I'm like, I'm gonna throw you into my bed. But yeah, this one I think is a mother now. Doing very well. So now I've got another spider plant. We're getting towards the end, but this is my cat, once again, did some damage, and I feel so bad. And I need more dirt in here because the roots are showing, but every time I cover it back up, it just pops back out, and I'm like, if you don't cooperate with me, I cannot help you, you know? Because when I'm covering you, when I'm covering your legs, it's for the best. You don't want your roots all out of there. Let me show. You can see down here. Oh god. Yeah, down here, and that's a root. That's a root. And it's like, I've covered them over and over again with dirt, and it just pops back out whenever I water it, whenever I like look at it again. But it's doing all right. Spider plants are very, very lively. They're just, you know, if you don't have a cat, a violent rat in your house, I love him, but it makes me angry. Yeah, if you don't have anyone violent in your house towards plants, and they'll do very well, and they'll like do the sprout thing, which goes crazy. It's like all the way out here, and they have a little poof that looks like a baby. I love it. I don't have a name for this one, so comment down below any names. Very pretty. This is my last one. This is just a little fiddle leaf fig, which I was always like, I'm not gonna get those. They seem like a lot of work and just like extra. I'm not gonna worry about it, like I'm not that type of person. Look at me now. I'm just sitting here with my child. Basically, I had this pot. I used to have a fern in it, but I murdered it. But it was empty, so I was like, my mom's paying for plants. I'm gonna put something in this pot. And then I couldn't decide between one of the monkey, like, what is it called? Cup? Carnivorous plants, where like they have the scent, and then the fly goes, and melted, devoured, ruined. But I ended up going with this. I feel like it fits better. I don't know. Just, it's a very pleasant plant. This is also new, same as when I got my staghorn baby. But like, they feel very communicative. I like the way that these ones are so light, and then these ones look like older and wiser, because like, I love looking at the way that new growth comes out of plants, and like the structure changes, and how the leaves age, which is incredible to me, because like usually I think humans look at plants like a rock, like something that really doesn't change that much. But then once you have like 30 plants in your room, you start to see like, these are like children, these are humans, and they just like stretch and move, and I'm a big fan. Thank you for watching. Comment down below any names. Like and subscribe. And have a good day. Have a good day. Go hold hands with a plant. If you don't, I will hunt you down.